The quiet movement toward a simpler life. Embracing simplicity. This article is part of the Embracing Simplicity magazine, exploring wellness, nature, and gentle income systems that support a more intentional life. You may also enjoy freedom by design, gentle income systems, holistic wellness, nature and exploration. In this article, we cover why people are rethinking modern life, what a simpler life really means, the rise of gentle income systems, travel, nature, and intentional living. The first step toward simplicity. Something subtle is happening around the world. Not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly. More and more people are beginning to step away from the noise, the pressure, the constant urgency of modern life, and moving towards something far simpler. Not because they have to, because they want to. This quiet shift isn't about abandoning ambition or rejecting progress. It's about living more intentionally. And for many, that shift begins with one small realization. Life was never meant to feel this complicated. Why are so many people rethinking modern life? For decades, success was defined by working more, earning more, accumulating more, doing more. But somewhere along the way, many people began to notice something uncomfortable. Despite having more conveniences, more technology, and more opportunities than ever before, life often feels more rushed, more complex, and more exhausting. This realization has sparked a quiet shift in priorities. People are beginning to ask different questions. What actually makes life meaningful? How much do I really need? What if life could feel lighter? And perhaps the most powerful question of all, what if there is a simpler way to live well? What a simpler life really means. A simpler life doesn't mean withdrawing from the world. It means designing life with intention. For many people, that includes more connection with nature. Nature has a remarkable way of restoring clarity and perspective. Whether it's walking through forests, standing beside the ocean, or watching a quiet sunrise, the natural world gently reminds us that life moves in rhythms, not deadlines. Simplified wellness. Instead of complex routines and endless information, many are moving toward holistic wellness approaches that support the body naturally. Small, consistent habits often create the most meaningful results. Time freedom. Perhaps the biggest shift is happening around how people earn a living. Traditional work structures often demand time, location, and constant availability, but a growing number of people are exploring more flexible and automated ways to earn income, not to work less necessarily, but to live more intentionally. The rise of gentle income systems. One of the most interesting developments within this quiet movement is the rise of gentle income systems. These systems are designed around automation, digital platforms, location freedom, simplified workflows. Rather than constantly trading time for money, people are learning how to create systems that continue working in the background. For many, this means sharing knowledge, building simple digital platforms, using automation tools, creating income streams that support a more flexible lifestyle. It's not about overnight success. It's about designing systems that support the life you want to live. Travel, nature, and a more intentional lifestyle. As life becomes more simplified, many people discover something interesting. They begin to crave experiences rather than possessions. Travel, exploration, and time in nature become far more valuable than accumulating more things. Lifestyle communities. Supporting simplicity. Some communities now combine most science-backed wellness, innovative beauty solutions, lifestyle travel experiences, intentional living philosophy. These environments are helping people explore a more balanced way of living. You can explore one of these communities on the magazine Recommended Resources page. Why this movement is growing. The reason this shift is gaining momentum is simple. People are realizing that complexity isn't the same as success. Busyness isn't the same as fulfillment. more isn't always better. And most importantly, a meaningful life rarely requires a complicated one. The first step toward simplicity. The quiet movement toward a simpler life doesn't begin with drastic change. It begins with awareness. Small shifts can have remarkable impact. For example, simplifying daily routines, spending more time in nature, choosing wellness practices that support the body naturally, building income systems that allow more flexibility, surrounding yourself with people who value intentional living. Over time, these small shifts begin to create something powerful, a life that feels calmer, clearer, and far more aligned. Editor's note: embracing simplicity was created around this very idea that life can be meaningful, abundant, and deeply fulfilling without unnecessary complexity. Inside this magazine, you'll find ideas, resources, and perspectives designed to support MOS, holistic wellness, intentional lifestyle design, nature exploration, gentle income systems, all with one goal in mind: to help make life feel a little lighter, a little freer, and a little more aligned with what truly matters. Continue exploring. If this topic resonated with you, you may also enjoy exploring these pillars of the embracing simplicity lifestyle: freedom by design. Building a lifestyle that allows for more time, flexibility, and meaningful work. Gentle income systems. Exploring smarter, more flexible ways to earn online in today's digital world. Natural wellness rhythms. Science-supported wellness practices and natural solutions for everyday vitality. Each section shares ideas, tools, and resources that support a more intentional lifestyle. Recommended resources. Some of the tools, experiences, and wellness solutions mentioned in this article are part of the resources we personally recommend for supporting a simpler lifestyle. You can explore them in the Recommended Resources section of the magazine. You may also enjoy these articles: Freedom by Design, Rethinking Work and Lifestyle, The Rise of Gentle Income Systems, Why Nature is the Ultimate Reset for the Mind, Simplifying Wellness in a Complex World. Frequently asked questions. What is the Simple Living movement? Simple living is a lifestyle approach focused on reducing unnecessary complexity and prioritizing meaningful experiences, wellness, and intentional living. Why are more people choosing a simpler lifestyle? Many people are seeking alternatives to fast-paced modern lifestyles that often lead to stress and burnout. Simpler living emphasizes balance, nature, and freedom. Does living simply mean earning less money? Not necessarily. Many people design automated or flexible income systems that support a simpler and more balanced lifestyle. About embracing simplicity. Embracing Simplicity is a lifestyle magazine exploring holistic wellness, nature exploration, intentional living, gentle income systems, all designed to support a calmer, more fulfilling way of life. Thank you for spending a few moments with us. At Embracing Simplicity, we believe a more intentional life, rich in time, freedom, and well-being, is possible for those willing to explore a different path. We hope you gain valuable insights and a clear direction as you explore the quiet movement toward a simpler lifestyle.